everybody. I know it's been a long time, but there's a lot of things that occurred in the last week or so. Um, One, I left my job due to stress and crazy work anxiety. I just couldn't deal with it. Also, a lot of unfair treatment in the office, and I rather work with more employees than just a few because I feel like drama is greater. I don't know if you agree, but I feel like drama is a lot greater if you have a few people. If just one person, let's say, is doing something, saying something, the whole office already knows. So I just felt like, I wanted to go somewhere better where my health would improve. But I don't know if I touched base on this with you guys prior to this YouTube video, but it was to the point where I wasn't able to take a lunch. I was nervous to make a noise, afraid of a boss, and I'm not going to mention names, but very set in his ways. The majority of the people I worked with were older men, and it was just you know they were treating most young women, barely any women worked there, as if it was like years ago and you're a typical secretary, and I'm like, I can't deal with this. Them putting stress on me, considering me like their personal secretary and me doing the running around for them. So I just looked elsewhere, and I can actually say that I feel like my health has improved. I don't shake at my desk. I'm not nervous to get up and leave. I definitely get a long lunch as well, even though I'm at work at my new job for longer hours. But I am feeling better. I work with people of all ages, mainly women, but I guess some people have different types of comfort that they feel in the workplace, and that just wasn't for me. So I switched jobs, and I've only been there for a couple of days now, and my week's been going pretty fast, especially with the holiday, and I think I'm going to stick it out with this job. I just feel very comfortable here. No offense to my old job, but I just did not feel comfortable there. Again, the mistreatment, the work anxiety, everything on my shoulders because I was like the reception desk in the back next to the boss, and anger was taken out on me by older men who just believed in the old ways. And we're now in 2019, so if someone's not going to change, then why should I try and change that? You know what I mean? So I'm in a better environment now, and I feel a lot more comfortable. So I just want to update you guys on that, because I do know that a lot of people have different ways of coping with these anxious feelings that they get, whether it's at work, at home, or whatnot, depending on the situation. But I feel like everybody is anxious about something in life, and it's kind of sad because I didn't think that I would end that job so soon. I mean, it was almost a year, but to me that's so soon because I have worked at a place for almost 5 years. And although at times I, wished I wasn't there, I didn't have the feelings I have now. And I was also moving around a lot too. So I'm just glad that the transition is going well. I do miss most people that I worked with. And I will try and keep in touch if you're listening. If they're not listening, then they know that I will try and keep in touch with them. But anyway, over the weekend, my boyfriend and I went to New York City. I don't know if I've told anybody, but I have family in New York, so we can visit them almost any time. Well, if they're not working, that is, because most of the time I have to check in with them, because if you threw me and him into the city, we'd have to be on our phones GPSing the city the whole time. And it's weird because I've been there like all the time. I would go like every single year. And now that we're older, we've just been going more frequently because of the freedom. And it was really fun. I would say Central Park was my favorite. And I wish I had a video to insert, but it's kind of embarrassing. I was just like, I didn't drink that much in the city, but what's awesome is we don't have to drive when we're in New York. So you have a drink and you walk it off and enjoy your time there. So we went to Central Parks, hung out at a few areas where they shot films, like the Gossip Girl show. We went to a lot of parts in Central Avenue where I recognized where we were sitting, where we were standing. And I was like, oh my God, this is where they shot the wedding, or oh my God, this is where they shared a kiss under this tunnel. So there's a lot of cool things. There's also a wedding. and that was pretty looking. And I didn't realize how big Central Park was until my uncle told me that it goes on for acres and acres. So it was really pretty there. It was probably my favorite part of New York, because majority of the time I'm down in New York, I'm down there with the rest of my family, and we do like a bus trip, and we only really focus on Manhattan, a little Italy, all those same areas that we visit. But this time I wanted to venture somewhere different, and we went to where the Twin Towers was. That was really, really pretty, except for the fee, which of course is crazy, and the line was crazy, so we're just like, why pay a fee when, you know, we could just walk the outer part of the Twin Tower and just look around and enjoy the weather, because it was like 70 out, so it was great. So we did that, and yeah, majority of the time we were in Central Park. My uncle owns a restaurant in New York City, so it was nice of him that he didn't charge us, but we still left him some money just because we felt that it was right. But he basically like took care of us with our dinners, which is nice. It's always nice to like kind of know people in the city, especially if it's family, because you know you can go down there anytime. And if I did want to move, just saying, if I ever wanted to move, I could definitely move down there because I have places I could stay with my family. But then again, if I'm really going to move down there, it's something I have to think about, because first off, you got to find a good job, and I don't think I'd have an issue with the experience that I have with jobs and my degree to back me up. So maybe in the future I would definitely want to move down there. I just can't stand New York in the wintertime, besides the tree. The tree is an exception, and the ice skating rink. I mean, I would definitely be there every single winter. But other than that, it gets so cold down there. Just like here, it's like the same temperature about in the winter. It's worse there with the buildings. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on a few things. I'm going to try and upload this video. For some reason it won't allow me to upload long videos, and my brother did tell me that, you know, you kind of have to have longer videos to have more fans or people viewing your videos, because no one's going to want to see a 1-minute video. So I just created my account for YouTube Live, so by tomorrow, if this doesn't go up, then I will just reiterate all this tomorrow live, and then hopefully it'll go up through YouTube itself. As of right now, I'm going to try and upload this video, but I just wanted to let you guys know where I stand now and why I haven't been doing videos that much lately. So yeah, I'm probably going to grab something to eat, get ready for dinner, and I'm going to try and upload this video. So if it goes through, I hope you enjoy it. If not, I will reiterate all of this tomorrow on YouTube Live. Thanks for listening if you are. Thanks for viewing if you are. And have a good night. Bye.